On YouTube, we back at you with another one. I'm your host, Quizzy the Great, and this is the Eagles Unleashed podcast, episode 18. And of course, on the side of me, I got my co-host, Dogger 2.0. What's going on, my boy?
What's going on, bro?
And of course, we got my guy, Kel, talking birds. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? Ready to chop it up?
Yes, sir. And today, we got two special guests. My guy, Hype Fan Eagle, and my guy, what's your name?
Hype Fan Jers.
Hype Fan Jers, yeah. What's going on? How y'all feeling?
What's good, man? What's going on, man? Ready to get right, man. Let's talk, man. I'm ready.
Word.
Yes, sir. So I'm assuming everybody know what's going on. Y'all know what week it is. It's the op week. We got the ops in town, and today we're gonna chop it up. We got a lot to talk about. We got, of course, the keys to victory on how we should win and come out with this victory. But first, let me get y'all thoughts, man. How y'all feeling about the Eagles coming into this game?
I kick it off. I feel good. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not nervous because it's the Cowboys. It is a big game, but I'm not nervous as I used to be previously because they always did numbers on us. You know what I mean? Dak is 8-3 versus the Eagles, but this time around we got the team and we built for it. So I'm not as nervous as I used to be. I feel good. Going into the game Sunday.
Yes, sir. My guy, Hype Fan Jiz.
Yeah. Nah, I feel kind of, content. A little bit more I want to see from us, especially on the defense side. But what I saw that what our offense is doing, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of Nick Sirianni probably took over the play caller from Brian Johnson. I don't know how true that is, but for the last 2 weeks, it seemed like the offense is starting to click in something, like dialing some type of check down plays, moving the chains and everything. So that make me feel well because I feel like on this game versus the Cowboys, it's going to be a little offensive game because I don't think the defense on each side is going to hold up. I don't know how the defense on our secondary, and then I don't think the Cowboys is going to be able to handle all the weapons that we got on the offense. Because they haven't been challenged with that many weapons. You saw what happened with the 49ers when they had weapons, how they did. So I think it's going to be an offensive game. And since I like what I see our offense is doing on the offensive side the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of a little confident that we could take this one.
Yes, sir. What you got to add to that, Kel?
Man, what I really want to see, to Jerry's point, that secondary. I'm not nervous. I think we're going to sweep the Cowboys this year. I'm standing on that. I think we're going to sweep them, but that secondary versus CeeDee Lamb and Cooks and those guys, we got to get pressure at Prescott because when we go head-to-head with the Cowboys, he wins more than we need to. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this. That draft, he's been beating us, man. I'm tired of it. And I think that the guys, and mind you, even though I ain't worried about the secondary, I think the guys just going to be hyped. I think the guys are going to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to take that extra to prepare a little bit more, study a little bit more, watch film. I think them guys are going to, like Bradbury, for instance, I think he's going to have a good game. He been getting burnt. He's been getting cooked out there. And I think he's going to hold his own. And I don't think he's going to have any mess ups. I don't think he's going to give up a touchdown. I think he's really going to go out there and hold his own, save for slap. I think the secondary, I'm worried about them because they've been giving up. They've been giving up a lot through the air. They've been giving up a lot, but I think they're going to hold it down this week. I think we're going to keep Dak Prescott under 250.
Yeah, but real quick, Keystone, what's up? Welcome to the chat, my guy. He a Cowboys fan right here. But yeah, he said y'all ain't sweeping. I feel like we're going to get y'all this year, man.
We're going to see.
But yeah. Bruno, what you want to add to that, man?
Man, look. Overall, over the game, I'm not really worried about it, man. What I'm really worried about is Brian Johnson, man. What Brian Johnson are we going to be getting, you know what I'm saying? Are we going to be getting the Brian Johnson that's going to make Jalen Hurts throw the ball, on 40, 50 times? Because if that happens, man, even though our O-line is the elite, and the Cowboys, they've been struggling against on, really, really good offensive line, you know what I'm saying? However, Micah Parsons is up, and if we have Jalen Hurts drop, 40, 50 times, I know there's going to be a couple times that Micah Parsons is going to get to him. And with his knee already a little bit messed up, man, I just hope Brian Johnson does the same game plan. I think it was like week 2 or week 3, where he ran the crap out of DeAndre Swift. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling you yesterday as well, like, man, I'm happy. I'm pretty sure Penny's gonna be active for this game because we have to soften their defense with Penny, and then with Swift, take it home to the house, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like to add on what you said, like I definitely feel like this the game Swift needs to go off because I feel like granted, AJ Brown has been doing his thing, but at the same time, that's not who we are. Like with this team, we know what their weakness is. Like they can't stop the run, so hopefully Tyler Steen comes in and do a great job. But you definitely got to get DeAndre Swift going fast, and then all the passing can come later. But I am worried about James Bradbury, man. Like if it was up to me, I probably would let either Slay or Eli Ricks travel on Lamb this game. Really, probably Eli because he not slow. Like he's not. I ain't gonna say he gonna lock CD down, but I feel like our chances is good with him. Like I feel like he just waiting on his opportunity. But that's definitely the game plan. I feel like we definitely need to attack their defense on the run game, and just use the play action when it's there. But don't fall into their plans, like, because I feel like if we throw the ball like 40, 50 times this game, we're gonna lose because they taking the ball away at a high level. So
I feel like we need to find a way to actually be balanced this game. Like y'all said, not throw it 45 times. We need to figure out how to win because their defense is not very good stopping the run. So if we could just find that balance, with our offense, I feel like our defense will hold up as well too. But if we could find that balance with the offense, we'll be pretty good. We'll be good.
I think they're number 20. Yeah, it was rush defense as well. So
yeah. It would come down to a little bit of what Sean decide would dial up because, like I said, I really think it's gonna be an offensive game, but I feel like he's gonna have to stop the Cowboys offense enough just so we can have an edge. Like so he's gonna have to do some of a good. I don't think he's gonna stop them all the way, but it gotta be enough to get some key stop to give us a head of game. And I think the way that we should go about it is play a little bit more press, get up aggressive on these receivers. Don't all this playing back. You're gonna give him time because that's a lot of time. That's the reason why Bradbury is getting burnt a lot because he keeps playing off and these receivers too quick for him. Like press up on them, stop him off the line, and disrupt some of this timing. Like don't allow Dak to be getting the ball out too quick. Like let him go, take away his first read, which is going to be most likely CD Lamb, and take away that first read, give him time to gotta wait in that pocket and get our pack. Because our key is the pass rushes that we got. If we can give our pass rushes to get pressing on Dak Prescott, then I think we'll be able to take this win. It's going to be down to how aggressive we play on the defense side, and I think that's what he needs to dial up in.
Yeah, for sure. What you want to add to that, Kev?
Shit, I agree 100%. I wish we do that every single game of the year. Play, post, simple.
Make the help. No.
Like it's simple. We invested so much into the D line with the rotation and everything, keeping them guys good so they can rush the passer. You have to throw off the time with the quarterback and the receiver. It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
I don't care how exotic way you do it. Please do it. Just throw the timing up. We don't do that at all.
Yeah.
And if we don't start throwing timing off, we're going to keep letting quarterbacks throw for 300 plus. Our defensive line is too us to be playing so far back how we do.
Yeah.
But in order for us to personally, I feel like in order for us to really take that defense to the next level, I would like to see them guys challenging the receivers, man. I don't care. You can still play all kind of coverages and still, challenge the receiver at the line. And if you're a corner and you got the thirds or whatever, you got deep thirds, you can still beat them up at the line, run with them a little bit, but you can let them go after a while. But you didn't throw some timing off.
Yeah.
You never know what the D line. But man, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I think Sean. I think he kind of a little nervous of the safeties getting burnt in the backfield, so he wanted to play this soft coverage in the back so he don't get burnt. But like you said, it's not rocket science. I don't like why he's playing scared like that. Because if we got a good enough pass rusher that get in there, and if we playing up and we pressing against these wide receivers, he gotta wait till those wide receivers go all the way downfield. He's not gonna have that enough time. Dak ain't gonna have enough time to throw that ball all the way down when we got these pass rushers coming in. Yeah, they might be open a little bit, but by the time they get open, we're coming in there. So he shouldn't be scared that we're going to get burnt in the backfield with the pass rushing that we got. They need time to throw that ball down, and they're not going to have that time. So play up close, make them wait in that pocket, and get our pass rushing some chance. So I just want to add on to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Doug?
I agree with you that too, man. But the thing is, like with Bradbury, ever since he was, even whenever he was with the Giants, he was the best ever. Really, was whenever he was in zone coverage. Like on man coverage, he was always being suspect, man. But whenever we play zone coverage, he'd always try whenever we play zone coverage, you know. But I do agree with that we do have to play press more, you know, and they gotta be, especially Slade, man. They and whenever we say press, it's not just saying play on the line of scrimmage against the wide receiver, but you gotta put your hands on the freaking wide receivers, you know, off their line of scrimmage as well, you know, because there's no point of you just this going to the line of scrimmage and just let and not touch the players. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree, and I agree with y'all. What they like to do is Dak Prescott and the wide receivers, they like to get the ball out quick. So to prevent that, you have to put hands on these wide receivers. That's the only way. And like you said, like Young Jerv said, take away their number one option and let them really think about, you know what I mean? What's their next option? Once you take away that first option, they have no choice but to, you know, scramble around, because our pass rush gonna be there. Our pass rush gonna be there. So all we gotta do is just take away their number one option.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like the defense this game has to set the tone early. You know, I feel like if we get up on them 2 scores early, then that, you know, with time possession, we can kill them with the time possession, you know, control the clock and all that as well. But, you know, James Bradbury definitely got to step up, you know, because last few games, man, they not even beat him with double moves, bro. They just running right past him.
Burnt toast out there. He looking like yo. Oh, man, yo.
Disappointing, man, but, you know, like I said, the Cowboys really limited to me because, they really playing into our hands because they don't have a run game. See, we not limited. We can run and pass, but they literally don't have a run game. So I feel like we have to capitalize. We have to slow their offense down in order for us to win this game, and it starts with the defense. So right off the bat, if we get we win the toss, I'm deferring so we can go defend. So they can try to score on our defense first. I want the defense to set the tone. But yeah, real quick, let me get in this chat right quick.
Okay.
What's going on, Miss Ash? Welcome to the chat. And of course, Travis Banks, he said we got Cooks and Fergie that need to be utilized because all eyes will be on CD. I agree. What y'all think about that? How y'all feel like we're gonna match up with CD this game? Give me y'all who do you feel like we should put on him? I already said, I think Eli should be on him the whole game. I feel like Eli should travel with him.
I think they should travel with him. Just like how Slade doing Justin Jefferson, he need to go ahead.
He need to go travel. Yeah, yes, I agree with that.
He need to go ahead and do CeeDee Lamb like that. This is in a division.
Yeah.
We give Justin Jefferson, we see, maybe a few times. We play CD twice. Slade is our best corner. He need to be traveling that man. Be perfect.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I think Slade will be the best choice, but at the same time, I really don't see, even with home, is going to stop CD enough how quick he is. But it's about how you game plan it. You're not really trying to stop him all the way in the game. You're trying to disrupt time possession. You're trying to disrupt a lot of Dak Prescott having time in that pocket. You know, don't allow him CD get off quick. He's gonna get off regardless. I feel like CD is gonna get off regardless. But you don't want him to get off quick. You want him to you want Dak have to wait till he get open. You don't want him to get open right there. Boom, boom. You want to wait till he find him get open, and then by the time he get open, it's too late because our pass rush is gonna be there. I think that's how they need to play off and game plan. Don't expect to stop from all like you shutting CD down the whole game. Nah, just stop the time and take away him getting that ball out quick to CD line. Let him have to go and find zones and find routes to get open. So I feel like they have to play game planning in that way because I don't think how they've been playing this year. I just don't see them actually fully stopping CD. I just don't see. And even with Cooks, if they stop him, then they gonna overlook what Cooks gonna do. So they have to just don't double team, just play press, stop the time of possession. Because if you double team CD, you're gonna leave Cooks open, less people. It's gonna lead that to that. Just play up, stop the time in the possession in that pocket, and I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, from what I'm getting from you, you just basically saying like this game on defense, like everybody just need to man up, man. Like no excuse. Yeah. Like you need to handle your assignment regardless.
Yeah. And they don't necessarily be like man coverage though. It's like you can still play cover whatever, but still pump and run.
Press coverage.
Whatever coverage you need, but we just choose to have our corner 7. I've seen 10 yards, 12 yards.
Yes, yeah.
I did that for. I'm like, that's wild. Like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at least they say when you play corner, they say at least 7 yards if you're playing off. 7 yards if you're gonna play off. We 9, 10, 11, 12 yards off sometimes. I'm like, I guess that's just the lead. I don't know what the guys getting tough, but and I'm looking at that and I see a quick little 10-yard curl, boom, first down. I'm like, this man took a few steps in his back pedal. He was playing so far off already. It was just a quick pitch and catch,
Yeah. I feel like this game is very evenly matched. It's going to be our great offense versus their great defense, and our stagnant defense versus their stagnant offense. It's going to come down to physicality for real. Who's going to be the more physical team? And I feel like we got that in our back pocket. I feel like we're the more physical team at the end of the day for real.
Yeah, and they know how important this game is to the fan base, man. So you can't go out there and just go out there and look bad. So I feel like they definitely can bring the energy. But yeah, moving on, I wanted to ask y'all about this running game, man. We haven't been using Penny. I feel like he should get more snaps than really. To be honest, I feel like Boston. In my opinion, I feel like Boston got our second best running back. I felt that way last season too, but I don't use him. And I feel like, with the season Kenny G had last year in the playoffs, he did pretty good, but it's just not running the ball too well.
I think it's maybe a mental thing with Kenny G, especially right now, responding to the fans and stuff like that. It's probably up because he took Kenny G he was like a walking first down last year,
Yeah.
And this year he just I don't know, I can't tell you what it is. Like he just took a step back. But we don't play, and I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my little sneak, quick prediction. I think that, we're gonna see some Penny first time. You're gonna see some. I think we put him in there to throw off whatever they think that we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna throw and hopefully he can do something for us. But I think he's gonna get some carries. I think they activate that, and this. Hold on, never mind. It's if they ain't did it right now, it ain't gonna happen. It's this Saturday. So.
Yeah, I think Kenny G. Oh, go ahead, Jerry.
No, I was just saying. I kind of think that. Don't get me wrong. Kenny G does a couple of times he come in the clutch, but so I won't say go away from him all the way. But I just think that they rotating too much a little bit. When it comes, they doing a little bit too much in that position because you can't. I feel like they need to stop and find somebody that's supposed to solidify that position. I feel like Swift should be the one because somebody momentum, somebody fire by keep rotating. If you're saying Swift is starting up and he's eating, that means he in that motion, he on that flow, he got it. But then you take him out and put well in, then you switching him out, then you put now you stopping the flow of the game with me kicking up and I feel like Swift need to get more reps, and then if you have to let him take a break and you have to rotate on a certain drive, then put Kenny Gainwell in there. But don't be back and forth. Kenny get a Swift. Kenny it's just you stopping the person warm up and getting in that flow, getting that momentum. Like, no, like let Swift eat. Like, and that's how I feel like. I think Kenny Gainwell is a good second back, but he shouldn't get more reps than Swift. Like, or the same type of reps that Swift got.
Yeah,
I feel like my bad, I mean to cut y'all off. I feel like we just putting them in at the wrong time. Like we riding away with Swift, but we not letting Swift finish out.
Yeah.
Like that's hurting us. And then when we get down to the goal line, he's coughing the ball up and that's hurting us.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it last season.
He's stalling drives sometimes, man. But I think Swift should get at least, if we run the ball 30 times a game, you got to give, he needs to be getting 20 to the 30.
Facts.
As a main Bill Cow running back.
Yeah.
Like to what Jerry said, the back and forth. Now we got a guy who's been proven he is the number one back. We need to use him as such. He can. The only thing his problem is with the pocket. He doesn't really pick up blocks very well. But hey, he got heart. I mean, at least he throwing his body out there. You know what I'm saying? The best. He's gonna have flaws. He ain't gonna be perfect. He's the best pure runner we have on the team. We need to give him the carries because, like I said, man, he's hot sometimes, and then we get game with a ball on the third and fourth, out, and boom, he gave up nothing or very few. He's stalling drives now.
Yeah.
He's always getting hot in the game, and then we take him out at the wrong time, like you said.
Yeah.
Stalling drives. That could have been the first down. Swift juicy right now. He hot. And we snatch him like that. That's
I feel like they do that because this is my opinion. I feel like the Eagles feel like they owe Kenny Gainwell for what he did for us last year, and with that playoff run in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that whole switching out back and forth, they feel like, oh snap, well we got to give him some reps because he did do with some good gestures during our playoff run. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why Kenny G took a step back because of Swift and Penny came in. You know what I mean? So once that RB1 spot pretty much got solidified with Swift, I feel like you said, mentally, I feel like that got in his head and he took a step back.
Bro, very true, bro. Penny, he can't even see the field, man. Like, I don't even want to see him on the field, man. That is true. And, especially last game, man, I think it was 3 times in a row, man. Look, this was his stats last game, bro. He had a fumble, he had a -4 yards. -4 yards for a running back, dude. That played a whole second quarter, man. Better than fucking -4. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's crazy.
I don't even want to see him, man. I would rather have Boston Scott back there. But I really want to see freaking Penny, man. I was high even whenever we signed up. We signed Penny, and I think he can be Jay Ajayi, what Jay Ajayi was for us in 2017. I really think he can help us out with thunder and lightning, pretty much. Between Penny and Swift. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, real quick. Yeah. Thanks. He says Penny can be utilized all over that. All over, and that can be nerve insurance, and especially in the spring game. But yeah, I agree. We can use him. But yeah,
out, man, because we have yet to figure where Sean Penny is out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I think it's gonna they're gonna sneak him in at some point and utilize him. From there, they're gonna use. I don't agree with it. He should have started, in the beginning of the season getting carries. He should give him a cold start. Maybe he's practicing hard with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they know something that we don't. But with him with the team being this long, get rid of him and a trade nothing like that. At some point they're gonna put him in the game and he ain't gonna come out. He gonna be a part.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all, are y'all concerned about Jalen Hurts and him not taking care of the ball this game?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, a little bit. I feel like they're gonna try to keep him in the pocket because they know about his injury and all that. But I just feel like he needs to hold on to it. For me, he can't be the reason why we lose this game. I feel like if we lose, I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be even madder if it's because of Jalen Hurts. I just don't want it to be that. He can't be the reason why we lose.
Why we lose? Agree.
Somebody else. He has. To me, this is gonna really solidify him for me. If he come out and dominate, so for me,
Yeah, I'm a little worried, but not as much because I'm big on progress and I'm big on stepping. As long as I see progress, then you give me type hope. The last couple of games, he's been way more better than when he started out. He still had a fumble the last game, but that was just one fumble. He didn't have no interceptions. So that's progress, and that's what I like to see. So I feel like he's cleaning it up. A lot of stuff in the beginning, he was rusty, he was forcing passes, but he's saying I see that if it's not there, if he's not forcing it no more, like he's doing his check down or just throwing the ball away or trying to run with his legs, even though he's a little injured on his knee side. I think his knee or foot, one of those. But he's still trying to extend plays without throwing an interception. That fumble, I just think he just lost the track of the position he had the ball at when he was trying to push in on. I think that was Kelsey. He pushed the ball onto his back and it fell out. So I don't see that happen again. I'm thinking this time he's going to be aware of not to lead with the ball. So I feel like he's going to clean up a lot of that. Not saying that it's not going to happen. It just, since I saw progress and I saw him stepping up and give me type, I'm not as worried no more. But I do hope that he don't take a step back and go back to he was in the early of this season and everything. So that's how I feel about that.
Now on that fumble, Kelsey took full responsibility because what Kelsey said on his podcast is that actually Jalen didn't even have the ball. So that actually was Kelsey that actually the fumble because he didn't really give him the full, like he didn't have the ball on his hands.
Okay.
Jalen did it, you know. But at the end of the day, he said that at the end of the day, the interception, the fumble was gonna go on Jalen and Kelsey, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else want to add on to
that? Pretty much, like I said, I don't feel like it's a concern. My only thing is that, with the Cowboys defense, they can take away the ball very, very well. So he got to pretty much protect that ball. I'm talking about not trying to, just not trying to force anything for real. Like he just got to play his game. You know what I mean? Don't try to listen. If AJ Brown got the hot hand, then you go with that. But don't be trying to force him the ball. And then now Deron Bland coming on, pick six the other way. Nah, you got to take care of the ball. I think the number one rule and the number one thing we should go in this game is ball security for real. Like we gotta have that ball security. You know what I mean?
Running backs, that's gonna be crucial.
Yeah. Running backs, quarterbacks, everybody gotta have that ball security.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of worried about Deron Bland because he got 4 pick sixes on the year, so. He kind of coming in hot, bro. Like, he a ball hawk. He kind of, like, digs a little bit. So.
Yeah.
But, like you said, we definitely got to clean up these turnovers, man. I feel like that's why I feel like time of possession is crucial, and the run game is very important in this game because, if we running the ball, that's less throwing. Like, and then, like, not saying that Jalen Hurts can't do it, but, you know what I'm saying, we being more preservative and we being more consistent. Like, we controlling it the best way we can. So I feel like, coming in this defense, we definitely got to clean up the turnovers.
Yeah. What scares me more... It's also, go ahead, George. My bad.
No, you good. It's also, too, it depends on what game Brian Johnson's going to dial up to. You got to put Hurts in that position. Even though Hurts he's a leader, he got control of that. When he's doing his reads and when he's reading the defense and all that, doing articles, his pre-snap and stuff. But I feel like Brian Johnson still gotta put him in that right position. As a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of quarterbacks that are playmakers that like to extend plays. Their weakness is one of their big weaknesses is they try to be a hero. Why? Because that's what they are. They are playmakers. Like, Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks here. He's a playmaker, but that's one of his. He try to play the hero. Who else? Josh Allen. Sometimes he's trying to play the hero all the time. That's his biggest one. Him doing the interceptions because he's a playmaker. He extend plays. He does not. So when you're putting your quarterback in a position where they're not finding receivers because of the plays you are calling out there, you keep dropping back and trying to throw it all the way downfield instead of doing your check down and making third down instead of third and long. You're making third and short. And you're not putting him in position. He's trying to extend plays and forcing a lot of passes. Now, if he call a good play, doing his check down, just making positive yardage, moving the chain, I feel like Hurts will be okay. But if he start throwing those plays that make him looking for A.J. Brown all the way downfield, doing posts and stuff like that, it's going to cause Hurts to force and be a playmaker and try to be a hero. And it's going to force him to do that. So it's also on what type of gameplay Brian Johnson's going to dial up in.
Yeah, real quick before you get to the chat. Brian Johnson scared me way more than the turnovers. I'm not gonna lie, he scared me way more, especially with us being in the red zone, with him calling these crazy plays, these third down plays. I'll be looking like, yo, Brian, what is you doing, dog? What is you doing? So he kind of scared me a little bit more than us turning over the ball. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. My bad. I didn't mean to cut y'all up, but I wanted to say, like you were saying in the end zone, like Swift need to be down there, man. He just got too much. He's too shifty. Like he's too much of a dynamic player. Like, and we seen with Kenny G, bro. Like, of course he scored against the Dolphins, but he fumbled in the end zone. So that right there, like he don't need to get those type of plays no more. Like you can still give him snaps, but right then and there, like the crucial points, like when we really need something, he don't need to be on the field. But yeah, my guy E-Money Billy, he said Cowboys 10, Eagles 45. Hey man, I hope man, because we do
that word. That'll be level.
What you say, Kill?
No, I said that'll be level right there, 45.
Yeah, because we ain't forgot about 2018. We ain't forgot how y'all was doing this when y'all
We're due for one, bro. We're due for a big one, bro.
Just trying to tell them, dog. We do.
Man, we don't forget that when we had Darby. Like, we had Darby, sorry.
I
couldn't stand dude, bro. That might have to get on my nerves, bro. Oh, God, but
yeah, I do.
Yeah, man, we definitely gotta step up, man. This is definitely a great rivalry game. Like, Cowboys fans can say what they want, man. They want this win as bad as we do. Yeah. Because as much trash talk we do on Twitter, so.
But they always trying to but what I don't like, they bring up the stat dealing with Dak versus us. I believe they say 8-1 or something like that.
He 8-3 versus the Eagles, yeah.
But at the same time, the time that he won mostly, we wasn't that team. We wasn't all that good. Like we wasn't the defense. We end up we didn't make. I think one of those years we didn't make it to the playoffs. Like. We wasn't that team when he was beating us, but you saw he lost when we went in the Super Bowl. That year we won the Super Bowl when we was that team. He did not win. We demolished them. Like, so it's a whole different team. When he playing up a good Eagles team, he does not do good. But after the Super Bowl, we went on a rebuild. We was rebuilding. We lost a lot of people, and we wasn't the same no more. So they always bring that up, but you on your wins came from a team that was struggling. That was defining themselves. It's a whole different Eagles game. So I don't like when they keep using that. Like, it's different.
Yeah, I agree, and that's another thing too. Like with Skip, he was like, "Oh, Dak Prescott put up 40 points on that Eagles defense."
I was just about to say that.
But I was at the game. I flew to Dallas, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We had Gardner Minshew, and of course Deron Bland took the ball from Quez twice. Sanders had fumbled that game, and Boston Scott fumbled, and then we was dominating. Yeah. Like, they kept, only reason why they got to run the score like this off the turnovers we had, because they kept getting short fieldage. And then they got that one lucky play when the third and 30. But other than that, if we would have got them off the field right there in the third and 30, the game would have been over. That's why I said if Hurts would have played hard. That game, I'm telling you, we would have scored like 50 points that game. I'm telling you. Like, they couldn't stop us with Gardner Minshew. They made turnovers, but overall, Smitty was just going crazy. That game, Smitty was going crazy. That game.
Yeah, they hold on to that, and they hold on to time when I think it was a couple of years ago. I believe it was Jalen Hurts' second year starting, and we made it to the playoffs, and we set all our defense, we set everybody out, and they blew us out, and they still hold on to that too. And it's like, come on, bro, like we had backups because we was trying to get ready for the playoffs, and they still talk about that blowout like it's something legit, and it's not. So.
Yeah. Then
that's why whenever they talk about like the 8-3 and stuff like that, bro. Like, I tell you the truth, I don't even really mind it because like we know the truth, man. Like, as an Eagles fan, like we know like most like like more than half, like at least half of those games was either at the end of the year when the game didn't really matter and we're resting our players. Or like I said, whenever we had like
shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. This live is very important. One of my first lives I'm actually streaming on somebody else's stream yard. I'm on YouTube, giving y'all the insight of what we doing right now. This is not streamed on my channel, but this is streamed on somebody else's channel. But I'm giving y'all some insight right now, you know. So hopefully y'all can stay tuned into this. You know what I mean? If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel down below. And Hype for Eagle 1 if you want. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my Twitter also. Hype Eagle 1. You already know.
Hey, Keystone, but y'all fan base don't bring that up though. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't talk about how we used to do y'all back then. But y'all just talk about how y'all do. But at least that's my thing though. We admit when we trash though. Y'all fan base. Keystone, you do that. You keep it real, but I mean at the end of the day, y'all fan base don't do that. Y'all can't keep it a buck when it's evident. Like it's true.
That's one thing Jerv said. Jerv said, listen, our fan base is so real. Like, yo, when we trash, we'll let y'all know we trash. That's what Jerv said. And I'm like, that's facts. I'm like, when we good, we're gonna let y'all know that we good. When we trash, we're gonna let y'all know that we trash. But Cowboys fans is just mad delusional. Every year they think they're gonna make it. They think that they the super team and all that. Nah, y'all not no super team. Y'all might be super in the media. Y'all might be the number one team in the media, but y'all every year, but y'all not the number. Come on, man. They delusional. They delusional.
That's it. That be it for me right there.
They break up
to go. But it's like I'm gonna keep it real with the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
A good regular season team,
mm-hmm.
but what we talking about as Eagles fans is when are you guys gonna make a playoff push? Like we can show you how to do that. We've done it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I've been an Eagles fan. We had 2 strong playoff pushes and went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the Cowboys do anything like. Okay, so you go preseason to get ready for the regular season. If you're good enough, you go to the postseason,
mm-hmm.
and if you're good enough, you go to the Super Bowl. You guys have done that, and that's all. You guys shouldn't talk so much. Being that this quarterback of you guys, he can't seem to get a W in the divisional round, whether it's home or away. He got that monkey on his back, and he can't get it off.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get past the second round. And you guys may do it again this year. May get to the round. But we wouldn't be wrong as Eagles fans say they finna get their ass booted. Because that's all we see.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Booted in the second round.
That's
you
a
guys,
fact.
That talk kind of piped down around that time. They get real quiet around that time.
Yeah, like Lord Bronson said in one of his videos. Listen, we could have squared this away last year. Y'all could have beat the 49ers, and we could have met up in the NFC Championship.
It was set up perfectly. Like,
it was perfect.
We get to see it. Couldn't see it though.
It was perfect.
They can't hold that thing near the bargain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now what? Go ahead. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying, like, what irks me about dealing with the Cowboys fan base is, like, you know, everything y'all said is true, but this is just an add-on to it, is they always bringing out history. Like, every time they, like, if they are doing bad and they doing trash and they ain't doing nothing, oh, yeah, but how many rings we got, though? How many rings and this and that? And I'm like, yo, because we're not talking about that. We talking about y'all trash style. Like, why do you keep talking about the past? A lot of y'all was still in y'all father nutsack the last time the Cowboys run the rings. Like, a lot of y'all wasn't even developed yet. You know, so like, why would you been proud? I can say about all the old heads that watched all the glory Cowboys fans, like all the old that's around 50 to 40 something. I'm the 50 years old. All right, maybe they could feel that wild because they actually witnessed the Cowboys' glory days back then, 50 years ago and stuff. But these young cats that all these young whatever keep bragging like you wasn't even the thought of the last time y'all won that ring. So why did you keep bringing that up? When we talk about now, what you doing now? Update your resume. Like, you know, stop holding on to that. At least I give the Giants more respect than the Cowboys because they got 2 recent rings over a top quarterback who's Tom Brady. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, recent. Like, so that's the reason why I don't really give them like, let me see you make it to the championship, and then I can understand that. If you can't make it to the championship, then stop throwing up your rings. Like, so that's what we asking me about the fan base. Like,
for real.
Yeah, this will make nobody like them. That's my only issue. Like they be saying stuff that don't even matter. Like, bro, okay, they're 8-3, but at the same time, he never even repeated as a division champ, bro. So, and then we went to 2 Super Bowls in his era. So it's like, when did he stop us from doing anything besides the regular season?
Yeah.
And that's another thing that bothered me. Like, how can you be so dominant over a division yet you cannot win back to back? You know what I'm saying? So how many times on Keystone, maybe right on the chat, how many times have Dak won the division, and how many times within that period have the Eagles won the division? I think it's tied up, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so like you can't dominate a division if you cannot. First of all, you cannot win back to back, and second of all, if you're not winning like most in that division. So like Tom Brady, he owned the division whenever he was in with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Because he won almost every year. You know, Patrick Mahomes, he owns that division because he wins almost every year. You know. Dak, he doesn't own the division because he doesn't win almost every year, you know?
Yeah. So since Dak been in the league, we've been to 2 NFC champions, right? Championship. We could have went to one more if Alshon Jeffrey ain't dropped that pass in 2018. We would have been right back in the NFC championship. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like since Dak been in the league for real, I don't even want to go all the way back. We can, but I don't want to go all the way back. Since Dak been in the league, we've been a more dominant team. Period.
Thanks. But this is the facts. Because we have more success than them.
My bad.
Y'all know this.
But what has Dak done when he won the division? When he's crowned the NFC East champion, what has he done with that?
No, he just messaged that because I asked him to do it. Yeah. So they won 3. I think we won either 3 or 4 as well on the division as well. Because we won in 2017. We won last year. And didn't we win like 2019 or 2020 or something like that?
We won 2019 and 2022.
And 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we won. There you go. It's like 3-3. So you can't own a division. Like, we're tied up as well with Dak. You know what I'm saying? And that was like 3 different quarterbacks as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you one more thing, right? Dak got us 8-3, right? But what that got him is a Man of the Year award at the, and they presented him a trophy at the Super Bowl. That's all he got.
They gonna force their way in that job.
For real. That's all he won for real.
But yeah, we live. Hey, we live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Hey, we got 5 people in the chat. Y'all go and subscribe to Hype Fan Eagle 1 and Hype Fan Jers, man. They doing their thing, man. They talk to birds. So, hey, y'all know what's crazy though? On this season, our special team actually has been good this year. Like, they ain't been turning the ball over and all that. Like, y'all find it crazy?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, Brent Covey, he been stepping up just a little bit. And remember I said this last time, Jersey, well, not last time, a couple of videos back. I was like, yo, if they put Boston Scott and kickoff return, that'll make a little bit more difference than putting Covey back there. But I like the fact that they got Covey at punt return. He been showing up. He hasn't been looking like a train wreck out there, you know?
Yeah.
He finds his own out there now. He like last year, I saw he had catch the punt. He was going east and west.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to find a hole, and I don't give a fuck if you get 5 yards. Get the hole and go straight. Fastest way to the end zone is straight.
Yeah.
He find that hole, and he just hitting it, man. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I like. My bad. I like that how he kicked up with his footwork, because I think
Thank
that was
y'all
a lot
for tuning
of
in, man.
his,
Please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
First,
hit that notification bell so you will be notified.
He didn't have
we are live right now. I'm on somebody
else's
panel,
but
we are live right now, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I think been around a lot of these guys that
this is the
really
final discussion on Dallas
they know
versus
how
the
to
Eagles.
cut
The final
discussion. I think that kind of show him
on Dallas versus the Eagles. The final discussion. So we will see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Tune in tomorrow to the Raw recap right after the game. Either y'all gonna get Hype Talk. Either I'm gonna do the Raw recap or Young Jerry's gonna do the Raw recap. So tune into that. You already know, man. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all will be notified. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all, man. Now back to the show.
Cut through a lot of these holes and find ways and pockets.
Yes, sir. But yeah, real quick, Tavius Banks, he said, you know what's funny? We got Boston Scott on special teams and Deuce Vaughn and won't give him a shot. Yeah, I agree, man. There's certain people we got on our team, they do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I like Deuce Vaughn, man. Like, if anything, they need to put him back there. I like Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, he quick. Yeah. I just feel like all they running backs are small, though. They got the speed, but they're not using them right, too, though.
They not.
And I feel like their offensive line not the same either.
I said they run game wasn't about nothing.
No, it's not. Nope. Zeke.
No, and I think that's the other thing. I never thought they were going to run all over us. They got. I'm gonna give them about 85 yards on the ground. Get them 85 yards. We got to play well through there because our defensive line, you don't really run on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter? I feel like we got the best defensive. Both of them. I feel like they the best defensive tackles in the league this year.
Young talent too, but they just 21, 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the league, right?
Yeah. I'm proud of Jordan Davis, man, because he was getting so much criticism, man. You know what I mean? People was calling him a bust, or people wasn't calling him. I mean, people saying he wasn't gonna live up to the hype and everything like that. And he got in the offseason and went right to work. You know what I mean? He shedded a few pounds, got his body right. You know what I mean? Because he saw that his boy was coming right after him, Jalen Carter. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm proud that he stepped up, man. He just got to continue to work, man. Both them boys is real good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I saw Jalen Carter he was kind of questionable. He's gonna be in that game.
Yeah, he's full Friday. He gonna be there.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think we missing. I think Boston Scott not playing. Grant Calcaterra not playing. Roby not playing. Who else? I think that's about it, right?
Cam Jurgens not playing
Cam
either.
Jurgens,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But he said it to make it to be elevated, but he's still active in this one.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Tyler Steen starting this game?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, look, man, watching some of the playback from the Washington game, man. Like the way that Tyler Steen and Lane Johnson, how in sync they were, man. Like, passing tackle to each other, pass rushes to each other, bro. That was fire, man. That was like, I was like, holy, like not even Sua Okada, which he started, a couple games, was that in sync with Lane Johnson, like Tyler Steen was, man. Like that's really good, man. I'm really hyped for Tyler Steen. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. And just the way that some of the offensive linemen was talking about him this week, they was talking about him like, yo, they ready to see him work. So that's what's up, yo.
Drop off. You didn't see him in the offensive line when Tyler Steen played, and that's what they always say. It's like if somebody gets hurt. And whoever's filling in, you'll see a drop off in the offensive line. They got to be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Southern University, and he was next man up. He was prepared.
That's what's up. That's a fact.
This is 100% injury rate.
Word. Before I get up out of here, because I got to come down there. I gotta be down there with Young Jerz. What's y'all score predictions, real quick?
I want to say before I want y'all to go first. Give me y'all give me two people on offense that's gonna have an impact on this game, and give me two on defense, and then give me y'all final prediction. Prediction.
Two people on offense. Honestly, I think it's gonna be Swift and Smitty. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is Swift and Smitty game, yo. No BS. In my score prediction, I got us. I don't really know for real. I can't really say a number, but I got us winning by 3. I don't know why. I just got us winning by 3.
Who your two on defense?
On defense, man, that's crazy, man. I can't go with no secondary. I gotta go with like a Jordan Davis or Jalen Carter or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already said I think it's because I think they're gonna try to dial in that running game. So I think Swift he's probably gonna get enough reps in this game because because they know about Cowboys defense are stopping the run. So I think he's gonna at least try to utilize that. So I would think Swift, and then it between AJ Brown and Dallas Goedert because the reason why I say between those because I feel like they know how AJ Brown doing. I think they're gonna try to develop a game plan to stop him enough, and I think that's gonna open up us utilizing our tight end, and I think Dallas Goedert gonna probably get he's gonna have one of those type of games. So they both gonna be Smitty and AJ Brown is definitely gonna be a part of the game plan, but I did see Dallas Goedert getting he's doing his thing like he did the other game dealing with the Dolphins and everything. But yeah, I see that. So Swift in between is going to be between AJ Brown and Dallas Goedert. That's how I look at it. And then on the defense side, I would say Hassan Reddick getting in that pressure or Jalen Carter.
Yeah, so give me your final score.
Yeah, I'll predict the game will be like it might be like one of those 38-34 type games. It could be like 34. I'd say like 38-34. We probably win by just got an edge over them because our defense will come in the clutch at the end. So I see it being about one of those type of games.
Okay. All right. What about you, Kill?
Okay. So for my offensive players, I'm gonna go Dallas Goedert and Julio Jones to exploit.
I forgot we had Julio. Damn, that's crazy.
I was about to ask a question about that. Go ahead.
Because like I said, AJ Brown, of course, he's going on the mayhem right now. So of course you're gonna try to, bracket him a little bit, slow him down. So Dallas Goedert, Julio Jones, they're gonna give him a few more targets, and I think they're gonna play him slot mostly. They're gonna work the middle of the field. I'm gonna just choose those two guys to break out a little, maybe surprise us. Defense, I'm gonna go with Jalen Carter. He's gonna introduce himself, the new Cowboy killer. Someone always comes around as a Cowboy killer. I think Jalen Carter go ahead and get it. He's gonna go ahead and introduce himself to Dak Prescott. He's gonna give him a sack tomorrow. I'm gonna be optimistic with my boy JB, man. I like James Bradley.
You need to be like this.
Man,
he's due for a good game.
Show us something because I was watching the Q&A podcast with Jason Avant and Quentin Michael, and he was like, man, basically James Bradbury don't look like he's gonna be out there no more. He ain't running to the huddle. He looking sluggish. He was like, man, I don't know, I don't want to put that on him, but from a former DB, it don't look like that guy want to play no more. So I'm gonna go ahead and be optimistic. I think JB turn around and get him a pick. He gonna get him a pick.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm
gonna go with my score prediction 28-30. 28-38.
All right. What about you, Bruno?
Okay. So I'm gonna start with my score prediction first, bro. 31-28 Eagles. But back to what Kevin said, Julio Jones, man. Hey, just a quick stat right there, man. Last time Julio Jones played against the Cowboys, it was with the Buck with Brady, which went on, I think it was like 75 or 79 yards and a touchdown, man. So here I performed against the Cowboys, just letting you guys know, But I think my offensive players definitely, thinking like I said yesterday, definitely going to be Swift, because I think, which I'm hoping, we're going to run the ball a lot more. And on Jalen Hurts. And on defense, I really think it's going to be Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis as well, man. They're going to step up even more this game.
Yes, sir. So, mine, finally, I'm going to go on offense. I'm going to go Swift. I'm going to go Devontae Smith. I think both of them going to have good key games. And on defense, I got to go with my boy Josh Sweat. And I'm going to go with Eli Ricks, man. I feel like I'm predicting that Eli Ricks going to have a pick six. So y'all book me down for this. So I'm going to go with them two on defense. And I think we get the dub by 10. I'm going to go 34-24 Eagles.
Okay. Before I get out of here, I want to say, if we could use Julio Jones in that red zone like we did last week, oh my gosh, that's going to be
he might
epic.
get one too.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. How do y'all feel like him taking the wide receiver number 3 spot?
Man, I'm fine with it. Shit.
I think
Could been a disappointment this year. He ain't even on the field.
Yeah.
they're going to implement Julio Jones a little bit more and more. I think he is solidified as the number 3.
Okay, yeah.
To go ahead and produce for us, but we got to we got to work him in every week. We got to work. Just expect a lot after the back.
Facts.
But yeah, man, we made it in 54 minutes and 42 seconds in. Hey, man, Hype Fan Eagle 1, Hype Fan Jersey, man, I appreciate y'all for coming on our platform. We definitely got to get y'all back on this panel for sure, especially if we put boots on these boys for sure. I don't know about y'all. I'm definitely going live after the game.
Yeah. Yep, that's what we do too. That's what we go live too. Yep.
Word.
I'm gonna definitely tap back in with y'all boys.
All right, listen, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up, man. You know what I mean. Continue having good spirits, man. You know what I mean. God bless y'all, fellas, man.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, we out.
All right, yo. So that was it, man. That was the end of the live right there. Let me talk a little bit before I get up out of here, man. I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles will catch this dub, man. You know what I mean? I feel like we will catch this dub, not by a large margin. You know, I feel like we will handle them very well, though. I do feel like they are a good team. I'm not gonna lie, like a team to be playing with. You know, how we will beat them is through physicality. We will beat them through physicality, and we just got to start off strong, man. We got to start off strong. And we just gotta go up tempo, start off strong. Our defense gotta do just enough to allow our offense to produce. I feel like we will beat them by 3. I feel like it's going to be like a 30-27 game, a real close game, because they are a high caliber team. You know, where I feel like they will fail at is the fact that they don't have a run game. What I feel like we would have problems with is the fact that our secondary is kind of questionable right now. So we will see, man. We will see how we match up. It's a real good matchup. Like I said, our offense versus their defense, and our high power offense versus their high power defense, and our pretty much lackluster defense, secondary versus their lackluster offense. Our secondary isn't so good. Their run game isn't so good. Our offense is good, damn near great. Their defense is good, damn near great. So it's a very good matchup, man. And tune in for the Raw recap tomorrow right after the game. You already know, man. It's your boy, Hype Fan Eagle, representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man.